The silent rule of wealth no one talks about. Everyone talks about making money. Everyone teaches you how to save, invest, and hustle. But there's one rule, a silent rule, that separates those who stay rich from those who only look rich for a moment. It's not taught in school. It's not shared in motivational quotes. But every self-made millionaire knows it deep down. This rule doesn't just build wealth, it protects it. And if you want to join the small group that actually keeps their financial freedom, you need to understand it right now. So lean in, because this might just be the most important financial truth you've never heard before. The silent rule: stay invisible, grow quietly. The silent rule of wealth is simple. Wealth whispers, poverty screams. The truly wealthy don't show off. They don't need to. They don't post every car, every watch, or every vacation. They let their assets speak louder than their lifestyle. Meanwhile, most people make a dangerous mistake. They start earning more, and then they show more. They buy things to prove success instead of securing success. Here's what the rich know. The moment you start seeking attention, you stop seeking growth. Real wealth grows in silence. It's built quietly, compounded patiently, and protected carefully. It doesn't need validation. It needs vision. Why the loud ones go broke? You've seen it before. Athletes, influencers, celebrities, millions in their 20s, bankrupt in their 30s. They broke the silent rule. They chased attention instead of assets. They believed wealth was something to display, not something to develop. The problem with showing off is that it triggers a toxic cycle. You spend to impress. You earn less because you spend more. You attract envy, not opportunities. And eventually, your lifestyle costs more than your income can sustain. Meanwhile, the quiet ones, the real players, are buying land, stocks, businesses, and real estate while everyone else buys the newest iPhone. The rich don't flex. They multiply. Money loves silence. Money grows fastest when no one knows what you're doing with it. Every investor, entrepreneur, and wealth builder understands this. The fewer people who know your plans, the stronger your moves become. When you talk too much about your goals, you open the door to opinions, distractions, and competition. But when you move in silence, you keep your focus and control. The rich invest quietly. They build quietly. They expand quietly. And by the time the world notices, it's already too late to catch up. Silence protects your strategy. Noise exposes it. The real flex is freedom. Here's what most people never realize. The ultimate flex isn't a luxury car or designer brand. It's freedom. Freedom to wake up when you want. Freedom to choose who you work with. Freedom to say no to things that drain you. Freedom to walk away from money that doesn't align with your peace. That's real wealth. The rich don't chase things that shine, they chase options. Because money buys comfort, but freedom buys power. So while others spend for attention, the rich invest for control. And control is priceless. Invest in what others can't see. The silent rule of wealth is also about where you put your money. The poor spend on visible things, clothes, gadgets, status symbols. The middle class spends on comfort, homes, cars, vacations. But the wealthy? They invest in invisible assets. They buy stocks that grow quietly. They own digital assets, businesses, channels, intellectual property. They purchase real estate that appreciates over decades. They even invest in knowledge, books, mentorships, and courses that upgrade their mind. These invisible assets don't make noise, but they generate endless noise-free income. That's how the rich stay rich. They keep their assets private and their lifestyle simple. Humility is a profit strategy. Humility isn't weakness, it's a wealth multiplier. When you stay humble, you stay open to learning. You keep improving, adapting, and growing. When you get arrogant, you stop listening. And that's when your wealth starts to shrink. The richest people on earth, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, all understand this. They don't need to prove anything. They let results speak. So while others try to look rich, they stay curious, quiet, and calculating. The loudest person in the room usually has the least to say. The habits that follow the silent rule. If you want to apply this silent rule in your own life, here's how. Stop broadcasting your progress. Build in silence, reveal results. Save and invest before you spend. Make your money work before you show it. Keep your circle small. Discuss goals with builders, not dreamers. Ignore trends. Focus on timeless wealth, assets, skills, and ownership. Live below your means. Let your discipline fund your dreams. Focus on value, not validation. You don't need likes when you have leverage. Follow these habits consistently, and you'll quietly pass the people who once laughed at your simplicity. Silence is your advantage. Here's the truth. The richest people are often the hardest to spot. They look ordinary. They drive modest cars. They don't flash wealth, they move wealth. They understand that every dollar not spent on image is a dollar invested in independence. And that's the silent rule. The less you show, the more you grow. Your peace becomes your power. Your privacy becomes your protection. Your patience becomes your profit. Let everyone else chase the spotlight. You chase the strategy. Because wealth built in silence makes the loudest noise in time. Before you go, a message for you. If you've made it this far, you're already different. You're not chasing fast money. You're learning how to build lasting wealth. And that's exactly what this channel, The Cash Code, is all about, breaking down the hidden money rules that schools never taught you and that the rich will never tell you. If you're ready to master the code, to think like the wealthy, move in silence, and build freedom, hit subscribe right now. Because the real game of money isn't about working harder. It's about knowing the rules no one talks about.